ways that I haven't totally connected yet, postmodernism is like really the way that they're being raised. I see it in their lives through culture, just kind of not really seeing, not really valuing anything as truth.
Kids today are a lot less respectful from when I was growing up even. When the teacher told us to be quiet, that's what we did, and we listened. And today, the kids I work with, even in my church, they don't listen to me at all. I have to just sit there and wait for them to stop talking. They don't really have any respect for the authority in their lives. So I think that has been the biggest change for sure.
Whereas I see children today saying, okay, you may be an adult, but why should I respect you? Not many adults do respectful things. And I think as children grow, they begin to differentiate those who walk the walk and those who talk the talk, which is where I believe that faith can play an integral part. I believe that if children see adults and children of their age, their peers, walking the walk and talking the talk, that they're going to find a community that which they can be a part of, that which affirms them, that says, okay, yes, I am part of this.
But there was a benefit, I think, to that respect and somewhat fear of adults when I was a child, because we were more independent in many ways. We could go out and play and pick sides for kickball, and if you were the last person picked, you didn't run home to mom because you didn't want mom and dad there being authority figures. We just dealt with it, and we learned to do things on our own rather than have that authority figure there, but we did respect authority figures.
One of the things that postmodern has done has caused us to see the beauty and the fullness of the narrative of God's salvation story, meaning that his story is broad and can touch the hearts of many people. Not people who are just afraid of going to hell, but people who want to care for the environment, and that Christ cares for that. I mean, I think what postmodernism has done is opened us up to say that Christ does care for these things, and these things can be used evangelistically to share the fullness, or at least more of the fullness of Christ, to people who don't believe or wouldn't believe.
You can't suppress a teenager, but at the same time, they need to know the responsibilities of independence and still know authority is ruling over them. Same with adults. Adults still have authority ruling over them.
There are those who are going to disagree, and how to disagree well. And I think that is where some churches, even my denomination, even though, we haven't learned to always disagree well, and we always seek to dominate instead of cooperate. And I do believe in more of a cooperative model, a very feminist model, more so than a feminist postmodern model, if you will, more so than a domination subjugation model.